Hello, Jamie here. In a minute, we'll be on my side of the room, so welcome. If you're new here, if you are returning, welcome back. I'm starting in my chair because there's something I want to show you on the television first. We watch a lot of different YouTube channels, and two of the ones that I've been watching are the slow-mo guys. They film interesting, weird, scientific, depending on what they're doing, in slow motion, in massive slow motion. And then you get to see what is actually happening, even though you can't really see it with the naked eye. So we just watched a video where they dropped a bunch of glitter toward the camera. And Ethan and I both agreed that not only would we buy this kind of art, because it's so cool looking, but that at least one of the shots was nail-worthy. So I'm going to attempt to recreate that. The other channel that I like to watch, and he's gotten into also, is Dip Your Car. I think that's the name of it, with Fonzie and Gabe. They have like a line of removable paints, like temporary kind of paints, removable. And it ended up in my feed somehow, and then I ended up, every time they would do something, I would go, oh, well, that would be this color polish and that kind of unicorn skin, or this kind of polish and that kind of holographic over it. So it was very easy to relate to what they were doing because I was able to put it all into nail polish terms for myself. So I had to laugh because it seems like painting, car painting, nail painting, they all have their own language, but they're all very interchangeable once you know the terms. So I'm going to pull up one of their videos and we're going to recreate what they did on the car on a nail also. So let me show you the two images that I want to recreate, and then we'll actually head over to my side of the room. Okay, so this is their channel, the slow-mo guys. And I know what I want, I just have to find that section. Oh, I'm getting closer. Okay, so you see on this image how it's like whiter over here? That's what I want, but it was even more so because it looked like what we were thinking was a glitter base. I'm thinking covered in polygel so that the glitter is encapsulated, and then like white. I don't know if this is the drop or if it's a different drop that actually had the image I wanted. Okay, I think I very nearly got it. That's what I'm looking for. Where this whole section off to the side is kind of covered in a white, I'm thinking like a sponged on milky white. Isn't it gorgeous, though? Can you see that? That's art. That is absolutely art. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I think that's it right there. I love it. Let me take a picture of this. So I have something to work off of. Okay, I'm going to go with that. Now let me pull up the car video. Okay, so this is Dip Your Car. That is Fonzie. And what they do is they take a specific color base, and then they take the shifting color pearl or a holographic color top coat and put it over the top of the car. So he mixes it, and then they'll spray it over the car. Oops. Come on. There you go. Oh, for Pete's sake, stop that. Okay, there we go. So that over a different color, like a dark color, like the black stick, is going to give you a shift. Then they're going to spray the car, and then they're going to take it outside and show you what it looks like. So this one is to pick the right base and to pick something to go over it, whether it's iridescent or holographic, whatever it is, to try and mimic this. Oh, did I pick a tough one? Okay, so it's kind of, I see a lot of yellows, I see some reds. They used a dark gray base. Oh, I even see, on the camera I'm seeing some purples, but not so much on the screen. Okay, I have ideas. Look at the yellow coming through on that hood. Okay, now I gotta make this happen on a nail. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna find a good shot. I'm gonna pause it. We're gonna take a picture of it. I'm gonna get some of that yellow in. So I'm thinking I might need to mix some unicorn skin with some shifting. All right, let me see what I can do.
2 hours later.
Go big or go home. I picked a huge nail. I have some sparkly glitter polygel that I'm going to use. And I'm going to use, I think for the nail polish, let me see what I've got in the way of gel. This is me all over the board. This is Gravity. This is a blue holographic. And then this is Electric Masquerade. And I don't know how much blue this has, but I wanted other colors too. Well, there's some blue in there, but there's a lot of other colors. And then, so I'm going to do like a blue sandwich, I think. We'll see. Let me prep this nail real quick. It's still kind of see-through there. Let's do a second coat. Because it doesn't matter how thick this nail gets either, because we're going to encapsulate and file to try and get down to the glitters. I also might try to stick some glitters on top of the glitter polish, depending on how thick we're getting, just to give it some more dimension. Maybe I can do different size glitters. It's so funny, every time I use a polish that I haven't used in a while, I'm like, it's such a pretty color, why am I not using that? Because I only have 10 nails and I can't use them all at one time. I also tend not to do too much of this gel stuff on my natural nails, because I like to take stuff off and redo my nails so often. They're really old. These are from when we first started doing nail polish. Back in 2019. So a couple of them have died. A couple of the original gels just have solidified in the bottles, and I've had to toss them. But these two seem okay. I'll coat this and then see where we stand on glitter. I'm sure it's going to need more. I mean, obviously we're going to do more than one coat, but I think we're going to need to do bigger glitters and different size glitters. We can't go too thick. You got to do the gel in thin layers, and then I can't see what I'm doing. To do the gel in thin layers and then build it up. And it'll cure better that way, because you won't have any too thick layers that are not cured underneath. I'm going to go a little bit this way too, just to try to disperse them a little evener. Okay. All right, so far so good. I just found this sitting on my desk. I think we might use that. We'll see. This is delightful. Okay, this is working. I think this is working fairly well. I have to make a decision. Do I want to do the white on top, or do I want to encapsulate the white? And I think I'm going to do it on top and then top coat over that. Just trying to make sure the edges get as much glitter as the rest of it is getting. Oh, that's cool looking. Okay, let's cook that. It could all go wrong in the next step or two between the glitter and the encapsulation. This could be a problem. So, got a bunch of tiny little ones in there. Some of the Temu tools. This is a grabber, and these are the little squares that came with it. So grab a couple of those. See how that works? Oop. See how I lost that? See, I'm going to try and get the tiny ones like that. All right, let's see if this works. And I have not wiped this yet because I want it to be sticky. I can't see if this is doing anything. Okay, let's go with some bigger ones. Oh yeah, I lost it again. This thing is a pain in the neck. There we go. I got it like big time that time. So just adding a few. I don't want to get carried away because I don't want to cover up everything we've done so far. But I do want lots of different sizes and shapes of glitter on this nail. Okay. And then I specifically picked, I'm trying to flatten some of those down, specifically picked a polygel that has more glitter in it, because I think we can't possibly have enough glitter. I'm trying to pick up some of these. Oh, that's working because of this tacky layer on the nail. Let go. Let go. Oh, okay. All right, you ready for this? This is the part that I'm not very good at. All right, I need, in order to do this, I need some alcohol and a brush. This is not something I'm good at. Just cut me some slack here. I have no idea how much I need. So we're going to go with that. Okay. All right, I got a brush. I also have silicone tool because I have no idea. Trying to figure out if it's see-through or not. And it's going to get filed so that it's smooth, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm going to get rid of this little stand and hold it. So let me move that over there. So I want to cover it completely. Oh, got nothing on this side. But since I don't normally do this, I'm going to switch over to the, to the silicone tool just to see what the difference is of the feel. So I can figure out like which I prefer. Because I really don't know. Oops. I'll tell you this, I'm struggling a little. I don't know if you're supposed to get this wet or not, but I did. So there. Oh, this is doing nothing, as far as I can tell. Smushing it a little. This would be really good for the edges, like smoothing out the edges. Oh, that's not working at all. That is sticking big time. Back to you. So once you've got it the way you want it, then you cure it and then you file it like this way to smooth out the curve, because right now it's very, very bumpy. Okay, so far I'm fairly pleased with that. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I'm going to cure that. I think it's completely covered in the polygel. Haha! Oh, it's so shiny. Okay, it's out of the lamp, and I wiped it off to get that tacky layer off so I can file it. It's really not in too bad condition. Okay, I think this is working so far. I thought I was going to have to use the nail drill to file. I think I'm just going to use a big block. I also think I should bring out the vacuum. Filing under the magical lying portal. I'm not sure how loud this is. That's actually not so bad. I think that's pretty good. So it needs to be top coated and then the white, or do I do the white first and then the top? I think I do the white first and then the top coating. So let me get a little more alcohol and make sure the dust is off this thing. And I'm perfectly aware it's not perfect, but it is pretty good considering I don't do polygel. Okay, that's pretty good. Still very dull, which I like because it's not top coated. Okay, let's see if we can keep this stupid thing in this for more than... Okay, we may have to go with something else here because it will not stay. All right, I have chosen Milky White Shimmer because it's got the shimmer and it's close to a milky white as we're going to get from Christine, and we haven't had any Christine in this video. Pull out just a little bit. So I'm thinking, do I want it down here or do I want it up there? Where do I want the darker? I want the darker on top. All right, I'm going to try and make this stupid little clippy thing work. It won't even pick it up now. Can't even see it. Okay. There we go. It may take a couple of coats. And I don't think we're going to be able to see it until we actually top coat. Anyway. Okay, I'm enjoying this. I'm already thinking about the other nail and the colors that I want to see if I can mix. What happens if I mix color shifts? Am I just going to get one color? Because obviously this is going to have to dry before we can move on. Okay, I'm going to stop. I'm going to let this dry and then we'll top coat it and see what we have. In the meantime, I have another nail ready to go. So the first thing I need is a dark gray base. I need to clean this up too. All right, I narrowed it down to two. I narrowed it down to grate and electrostatic. However, electrostatic has got hollow in it, and do I want hollow? Will that give more color? Or do I want to stick with just the gray shimmery base? I mean, the hollow is going to get covered up anyway, so I might as well just go with the gray base. Okay. This nail, because we're using regular polish on this nail, it's going to take a little longer for this one to dry in between coats, which is fine. I can't believe I've managed to focus this long in one spot. Usually I'm bouncing all over the room. I'll do like a coat and then I'll wander off and play a game, and then I'll wander off and read a book and come back and do another coat. And usually it's because I can't sit still, but today it's because this is going to have to dry. Okay. I will do a couple of coats of this. We could start playing around with some of the top stuff and experiment with that while this dries. I think we'll do that. Let's see what we get. I found 3 color shift polishes. I think, so let's see, Cat's Evasion. That looks like it does all the colors we need it to do. Chameleon Coat does green. I'm seeing purple at the bottom, but I don't know if I'm really seeing purple. And then this is Purple with Envy, which does a purple blue. I even see a little bit of gold in the bottle. They always look cooler in the bottle. I think this is the one I want. And then I've got 2 shimmer unicorn skins. This is Scorched Earth and this is Halogen Glow. Halogen Glow I think does more, well, I see orange, I see green, I see pink, and this one I see more orange and red. So I think we're going to try this. And I think we're going to first try to mix. I don't know that this is going to work. I don't know what happens when you mix unicorn skin. I think you lose it, but I don't really know. So let's try 2 and 2. Oh, that's pretty. I'm going to zoom you in so you can really see what happens here. Look how pretty that is. Okay, that's gorgeous. What happens if it thins out? Wow, you're getting pink. I'm getting, there's some pink, but there's a lot of brown undertones. You're getting pure, there it goes. Okay, well that's gorgeous. I think that's what's going on top of our gray. That's what I think. I was going to test it over like gray on the mat, and I'm like, nope, don't do it. Let it be a surprise. All right, even the cleanup is gorgeous. But see, I was seeing more of that, and you were seeing that. So it's a matter of how the light hits it. So it works perfectly. That does exactly what I want it to do. Second coat of grate done. I might do a third, just because I want to give this the best chance I can. Let's see how this other nail's going. Okay, that is dry. It's time to top coat him. Let's swap these out. I'm having the hardest time with this. This blue tack does not want to, because I filed so much, there was dust everywhere, so this blue tack's kind of dead. I'll probably do more blue tack. All right. All right, we're going to top coat this with regular polish, and I'm with regular top coat, and I'm going to give you my best nail hack so far ever. This is a top coat from the Dollar Tree. This stuff is fabulous. $1.25 a bottle. It performs exactly like all of my $13, $14 top coats. It is amazing. So let's bring out our glitter and see if this worked. Yeah, this has become my favorite top coat. Well, Ethan's going to be so surprised, and he left here to go grocery shopping. He'll be home soon, he called me. He left right after we watched this video, and he's going to be so shocked to see that I actually did the nail. That's so cool. I think that looks like exactly like the picture. That's so cool. We'll see what he thinks when he gets home. Okay, here's Ethan. Hands up.
Seems like something we might have discussed today.
What do you think?
That's crazy.
How did I do?
Looks like it's in slow motion.
I'm thinking this through with these two colors. I'm gonna add, this is just clear polish. This isn't a top coat. Really? No. It says gel-like polish. I'm gonna add some of this to it because I need this gray to be able to show through. So let's try mixing these and see what we get. I'm going to do 3 drops of that. 2 of this. Let's zoom you in. Yeah, cool. I like that. And then 2 of this. And then I'm going to grab a brush. We're going to need to make a lot more of this. This is a big nail. Okay. I need this to be very thin. Ooh, it's drying. Oh, maybe I do have enough. Ooh, close. That is pretty lumpy. Let's see. A little streaky. Let me try just... Is this gonna unstreak it? Little streaky. I wonder what I can do. Maybe this is thicker than I thought it was. I wonder if I can unstreaky it. Let's try this. Let's try more of this. And just a little bit of this. And let's see if that will do what I want it to do. That might have been the answer. Just worried that I'm gonna completely overshadow the gray, but this needs to be smooth. It'll be smoother than it was. Okay. I think that's it. It's still not perfect. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Let that dry, we'll top coat it. Okay. I think those came out really good. Ethan will have to compare them to the videos that I put up. And he can do like side-by-side still clips. I think those came out really good. Okay. Bonus nail. I have painted this nail with 2 coats of bat bitch. And what we're going to do is use some of the leftovers from diamond painting. Give this a little bit of a stir because this is a full container. So let's try and get some of the Oh, there's some purples. Oop, ah! Gems overboard. Ah. And look, there's even like little diamondy ones in here. I need something bigger than that. Where's the spatula thingy here? Different sizes coming up. So every time I finish a diamond painting project, I throw all the extras in one of these well, I have this container which is full, and then I started a couple of cups because I didn't have any more glass things. Okay, we're gonna go extremely random. I need that, I need that, and I need, my god, they're everywhere. Let me find the pokey thing. First we need some nail glue. Oh, let's make sure you're on there relatively straight. Okay. So we need some nail glue. I dropped the cap. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? And then top coat. But gel top coat. Okay. All right. Now gems. All right. These are going to need to be spread out. Okay. Start over here. Let's start over here. A little too wiggly. Oh, it's fiddly. All right, we're going random. That's upside down. I can't see. All right, I'm going to zoom you in on the nail. And I'm going to take my glasses off so I can actually see what I'm doing. Is that blurry? Can't tell. I hope that doesn't slide off the side. Okay, that's good. Mm. Okay. I took some of it off. There was an awful lot of extra paint and glue there. Okay, let's see if that makes this any easier. I keep reaching for the little black beads, and I'm like, well, that's pointless. Yeah, I think that's better. There's a blue one. Come on. Here's a green one. Purple. That's cool. I like that. I was gonna do a pattern and then I realized I like random better. And I thought I mixed them really well. There's a black one. I couldn't help it. Oh, here's a lime green one. So yeah, you could do like actual patterns with the extra gems, and you can do, you don't have to do the whole nail, you could do part of the nail. Like a line or a stripe. That's upside down. Do all kinds of stuff. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I wanted to actually use some of these gems that I've been hanging on to for months. And I kind of like that the gems are mixed in a little bit. Well, let's be honest, I'd do an entire nail of just gems. And I'm really just picking up whichever one will let me pick it up. So they're not all right side up. Some yellows in here, but they're all upside down. Almost to the end. Just found another gem. Okay. All right, let me put that in the oven. I'm gonna give this a real quick top coat just so that everybody's all good to go and a little less bumpy and there aren't any loose edges. All right, there you go. That is what I managed to accomplish today. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know which one is your favorite, because I really like all three of them. I would do all of those on my actual nails. All right, thanks for watching. And if you want to, like and subscribe. And check out our other channel, Tater's Gonna Tate, for outdoor activities. And I will see you all next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.